I would like to believe we are aware that VinFast has been playing strong hands in the Philippines since they have landed, and it shows in their visually notable release lineup of affordable to higher range electric vehicles, promising battery ecosystem, as well as their ease of accessibility within their GSM program for its public transportation and driver partner program. With no plans of slowing down, we were invited to get a first look at their next big move, and it involves less wheels and more wind on your face. We were invited by VinFast to come to Hanoi, as well as their factory and facilities in Haiphong, to get a first look and experience their planned initial lineup of e-scooters, alongside the ecosystem that they plan to provide. And while our founder was flown elsewhere, I was given the opportunity to come and see what is in store for the Philippine motorcycle market. Here at their factory in Haiphong, we were given a tour of their assembly line, where we could observe their process of building their e-scooters. Seeing that there is a lot of time and attention given to assembling and inspecting their units before rolling off their lines, it is reassuring to see that their lineup has a good starting promise to come out as quality products. On a quick side note, they also gave us a look around of their assembly lines of their vehicles, and seeing the robots operate and the plentiful of vehicles moving and rolling around really shows the power that VinFast plans to roll out their vehicles, be it 2 or 4 wheels, locally and internationally. Afterwards, we were brought out to their outdoor testing facility. And there, they made us look at the models they plan on rolling out, to which there are 3: the VinFast Evo, Feliz II, and Viper. Visually speaking, these 3 models hit 3 major types of potential e-scooter buyers in our country. And we were also given the opportunity to try riding these e-scooters firsthand. Up first is the most welcoming, being the Evo, which clearly shares styling cues of well-known European urban scooters and others from the competition that try to run the look. A retro design equipped with modern features to go for the day-to-day. The Feliz II is clearly the next step, with its longer body and larger wheels. Although more aggressive than the Evo, it is still friendly and practical to operate, and provides more confidence from its stability and comfort in its riding feel. Lastly is their most aggressive entry, in the Viper, with no hesitation on its sharp angles and body lines from front to back and at any angle. And that aggression definitely carries over to its performance, being the most powerful and agile of the 3 offerings. Overall, these 3 models carry some similarities in their features, that being all 3 can house 2 1.5 kWh batteries, with the units being able to be powered with just one or both to provide more range and power. These 3 models also come standard with 2 different driving modes, being Eco and Sport, with Eco mode being the most power efficient with energy-saving throttle response, and Sport giving all the punch that the electric power unit could put on the ground. The grips and controls all feel tactile and tight enough to feel at ease to get into and go. And that they all come equipped with digital gauge clusters, with the Viper definitely having a higher end display. Personally speaking, I only have sufficient experience riding a handful of motorcycles, but the electric powertrain never felt intimidating upon first try of rolling out and taking them out for a ride. The usual quirks of it being electric, like the instant torque and practically silent operation, it is definitely present, but nowhere near overwhelming and definitely easy for new and experienced riders. I couldn't make complaints on the comfort and ride quality even within testing through the harsh road conditions that their outdoor facility can simulate, although I never tried wading through their deep water course. I got to witness those who were brave enough to give it a go, and all models seemed to perform really well. At this point, the impressions have been very good, but the ecosystem these scooters potentially provide can give a positive impact for the Filipinos. And for that, we went to Hanoi and visited one of their fully equipped e-scooter dealerships. On top of the potential personal and environmental benefits of going electric, VinFast plans to deploy and distribute their quick swap battery subscription service, making the waiting time shaved to just minutes. Simply lifting off the battery in your scooter and inserting your used battery in one of their stations. Through an app, you'll be provided with a fully charged battery stored within the same station, ready for use. It is also a nice note that all models within VinFast carry the same 1.5 kWh battery. Whether you are convinced of the potential benefits of this ecosystem or not, charging your equipped battery is also an option you can opt for with these e-scooters. During a media press conference where more details were given the chance to be entertained, here is more that we could share for the time being. But as of the making of this video, more information on the price and specs have come out. Depending on whether you opt for purely the battery subscription or for having your own batteries, the Evo and Feliz II start at just over 70,000 pesos and range up to just below 100 grand. While purchasing a Viper with 2 batteries will just barely creep over it. The battery subscription service will see you paying just below 500 pesos a month per battery, and you can opt to pay for 2. Spec-wise, apart from the previously mentioned battery capacity, power figures are yet to be really released, as during our testing we were able to experience their test units with specifications for the Philippine market, where it was confirmed that Philippine units will come with more power and more torque from the Vietnam market release. All 3 models are equipped with a 5,200 watt in-wheel motor, with the VinFast Viper and Feliz II to support top speeds of up to 90 km per hour, while the VinFast Evo reaches to just about 80. And all will be covered by a warranty of up to 6 years or 72,000 kilometers. Range from their batteries were promised to provide about 80 kilometers of range per battery, with having both equipped to be upwards of 150 kilometers. VinFast also shares their plans to eventually building a massive number of 30,000 charging stations across the Philippines, with them starting in urban areas like within Metro Manila. Another good impact they can provide is the chance for VinFast to expand their Green GSM program to ride-hailing and food delivery services, giving more convenience and opportunities to Filipino riders and customers, to which VinFast has acknowledged to be an idea in the works as they continue to push forward with the release. Overall, with this being something very big and new to come to the Philippine market, VinFast has a lot of ground to cover and very big promises to keep. But if we look back and see their previous successes here in the Philippines, VinFast definitely has the strength and means to distribute and implement the convenience and benefits of bringing their e-scooter lineup to the market. And if you like our content, especially our automotive reviews, why not hit subscribe and hit the bell? Thank you so much for watching.